This small manually plowed walking path is all that remains of the connection between two parts of a small New Brunswick community once joined by a now closed bridge.
This bridge is a vital link to the two parts of the community, both the Newcastle Creek side and the Newcastle Centre side, and it has been in this community for generations, and it's going to divide. It has divided families and friends that have been neighbours for years.
The province shut down the bridge located on Newcastle Centre Road in September after deterioration was detected during a safety inspection.
Since our bridge closed in September, the government has told us that they have been working on solutions and that we would have an answer by December. We didn't have an answer by December. Then they said January, and eventually on February 11th, we got the response from the government that the bridge will not be replaced.
After the closure of the bridge, the government graded an old mining road used by the former coal mining operations in the area. Residents must now drive into Minto and loop back around to visit friends and family on the other side.
It's just a huge impact, both community-wise, financial-wise. We're talking about emergency services being impacted. We're talking about mail service. We only have mail service twice a week now because of the road.
Rogers TV did not receive a statement from the Department of Transportation and Infrastructure on the issue when asked. However, MLA for Fredericton Grand Lake Chris Austin said in a statement, "The decision of DTI to no longer consider a bridge in Newcastle Centre is disappointing, especially considering the options of a secondary road. I am convinced it would be a savings to the taxpayer and a relief to residents to have a new bridge installed. While upfront cost may be slightly more for a bridge, the reality of future maintenance of two roads as opposed to one bridge over the course of 70 years lifespan just doesn't add up. Over the same time frame, it will no doubt be exponentially more to have a second road as opposed to a new bridge, and that's not factoring in what will now become a divided community."
We really are at a loss of where to go next, what our next step is, and I feel that the government needs to have this on the front burner all the time, and to be quiet about it is only exasperating the fact that we are going to not get a bridge, and maybe our quietness is acceptance in the government's eyes.
Mary Faith is concerned for what it means for the future of the now isolated section of the community.
The farm I'm looking at right now is the Cars farm. They have a vegetable and flower farm that they open a stand every year. People aren't going to come to that anymore. We have the Hoyts who have a farm as well, and their fields and their livestock are on opposite sides of the bridge. It's just things like that that the government needs to come down and see for themselves to see what the implications are for closing this bridge.
But for now, the snow-covered structure sits quiet as affected residents consider their options.